Okay. Hello, lovely ladies, women of hope. How are you today?
Good. Good to see you all.
Good, good. Well, I am just presenting on behalf of Realty Austin and our We're for Here campaign. It was probably 8 years ago, I was introduced to the Women of Hope by my dear friend Tiffany Stillwell, who said that this is an amazing group of women who just want to gather their funds and do something good in the community. And of course, I said yes. And in the process, I have made some amazing friendships, especially with these ladies here, but many others. Some have come, some have gone. A lot have stayed the same. But I wanted to talk to the founding members of the Women of Hope today and find out how this all came about. So I'm going to start with Irene. Irene is one of the founding members and wanted to ask her, can you give us some insight into how the Women of Hope organization started and their mission?
Sure. So I was just reminded that it started back in 2011 by four friends, myself, Rhonda, Mindy, and Sherry West, who couldn't join the call today, but of course she's here in spirit. I think the original catalyst had to do with community, and it was both in service to the organization, the children and families, but it was also in service to each other. So we had this sense that in many organizations, it's about showing up for an hour or two or writing a check. And we wanted something that could be more enduring and sustaining, sort of a way to embrace the organization. And we thought about how we build relationships among each other. And it is about reaching out to people of like minds and hearts and passions, and then just building experiences and frankly, excuses to get together, meetings, retreats, events, showing up at the shelter for Women of Hope organized outings. And so through that, we've been able to support the organization in, I think, a pretty unique and compassionate way. And we've made friends along the way, as you mentioned. It was all about not making it a transaction-based way to support the kids and families, but to make it something more meaningful. And one more thing I'll say really quick is when we had this idea, there were several people who said, oh, these women's groups come and go. We've seen this, they don't last. Well, here we are all these years later. And so what I would say to you is never bet against the ladies.
We get it done, don't we? I love it. Well, thank you, Irene. Rhonda, the next question is for you. How have you seen the organization grow and the impact on the community as well grow over the years?
Thanks, Yvette, for having us. I want to say I love what Irene just said because she's right. We beat the odds. And we knew that the first night when we raised over $80,000 the first night and had a little under 30 women join. And we went on that first year to raise $160,000 for the shelter. And this money is not, there's not anything taken out of it. It's 100% donation to the kids, which I love. This year, we're right around 800,000, and I do believe we may hit $1 million. So we're gonna have a party for that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, and the first year we had 55 members, and over the 9 years, we've had over 200 women get involved with the Women of Hope. So there's where all the friends come from. I mean, it's just amazing meeting all these women. But beyond the donations, these women get involved in the gala. They get involved in Touch a Truck, which Realty Austin is a huge part of. And then they volunteer. I mean, we've had them decorate the shelter. We've had them cook for the kids. We've had them read for the kids. So their impact is far beyond the monetary donation. And then, like Irene said, I have met some of my very best friends. I'm not just saying that either, through charity. I met Mindy through charity. I met Irene through charity, and I met you through charity. So it's so nice that we have an organization where we can meet people and give back to the community.
That's right. Yes. One of my favorite saying is your vibe attracts your tribe. And
Ooh.
I've been fortunate enough to, yes, walk alongside you wonderful women for the last 8 years. So thank you, Rhonda. Mindy, I want to know what is the most rewarding part of giving back to SAFE and the Austin Children's Shelter?
First of all, thanks for everybody being here. It's so good to see you all. And, like the other girls were saying, it's amazing the power of girlfriends, the power of what the women can do is just amazing. I think that the most rewarding part of giving back is always the kids. I mean, the kids, of course. The rewards are the positive results that we get every day because every kid deserves to be loved and cared for and feel safe. It's unimaginable what these kids have gone through. So I believe that supporting SAFE with our gifts and our time and our efforts and our talents, I mean, we're saving these beautiful kids and we're saving them today for lives in the future. So it's just amazing. It starts with one happy kid, one happy, safe kid saves other kids. So who wouldn't want to be a part of that? And Women of Hope is the best thing I've ever done. And the rewards are boundless. They really are.
They are. And then the safe, well, when we got involved, it was still Austin Children's Shelter, which was our mission and our passion. And now it has evolved to SAFE and all the other parts of SAFE that we support. But definitely getting to hear firsthand at our annual meetings what the impact has been with the funds that we give has been just eye-opening. So thank you, Mindy. Um, and so for our last question today, how can others get involved with the Women of Hope organization? And I think Rhonda's going to take that question.
Yeah, Angela wanted to be here, but she's passing out some fabulous baskets to the Women of Hope because we have a virtual happy hour tonight. So we're excited about that. But she told me to tell everyone, you just go to safeaustin.org and you click on ways to give. And once you're there, you'll see the Women of Hope webpage, and you can give the $1,000 gift per year. It's 100% tax deductible. And this is a no pressure organization. If you're running a business or you're busy with your children, we don't put any stress on you. This is all about what you can do and when you can do it. So I wanted to add that. Angela wanted me to also give her phone number. So if you want to reach out to her, if you have any more questions, her number is 512-927-4743. And then the last thing I want to say is, why do you want to get involved? Angela told me this might be a good thing to let you guys know. And one is to make the gift to the shelter. Like I said, we've raised almost $800,000 that goes directly to these kids. Networking. A lot of women join to meet other women and to network. And then lastly, just getting involved with SAFE and all the programs that Yvette mentioned that they offer. And I'm like Mindy, it has been one of the most rewarding things I have ever done. I feel so good about helping these kids, and our mission, everything we do with the Women of Hope, I think adds value to kids' lives.
Yes, I totally agree. You're not only going to make friendships for life, you're going to make a deep impact with what you do. So thank you, ladies. I have so appreciated being a founding member of Women of Hope with you guys. I won't stop giving my support. As you mentioned, we do the Touch a Truck sponsorship at Realty Austin that gives to Safe Children's Shelter every year. And this year, actually, they're doing a virtual Touch a Truck that just started this week. So we'll keep an eye out for more information on that. And we hope to still generate some funds and actually a virtual gala, as you mentioned, where everything's just a little weird this year, but we're going to do our best to make sure that SAFE and specifically the children's shelter are supported. So thank you. I'm so happy to see you today, and y'all have a great rest of your day.
You too.
All
Thanks.
right. Thanks, sweethearts.
Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.